Hey guys, it's Eve. This is my second sketchbook tour. This is an older sketchbook. It's been over a year that it's been done, but just figured I wanted to get these out in order. This is a Dankin sketchbook my mom had gotten me for Christmas. It was from Staples. It had a break in the spine, so I ended up having to glue the pages together at some point to fix it, but there's not much information on the paper, but it is definitely like a smooth finish, not like a watercolor or anything. I don't have any information about the paperweight, but it did hold up to most medias. It didn't layer much, but it was a good sketchbook. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I liked the cover. I liked the artwork on it. It was a good sketchbook. So this was from December of 18 to January of 2020. On the right hand side, you'll see that throughout the sketchbook there's a bunch of glued in pages. It's from a Michael sketchbook that just kind of fell apart on me. Didn't hold up well to material, but on the left is a sketch of my two cats that have passed away. This next page, I love classic old horror films. There's Frankenstein. Here's some more pages from the sketchbook. It's just some highlighter and doodles, and on the inside I had henna done, and so here is a design of the henna that I had on my hand, just ink and color pencil. My cat baby, and then butterfly picture is watercolor, in the background ink, and then Posca pen. Posca pen kind of you can kind of see it wore through the page a bit, but it's okay. Did a little bit of medieval castles and fairy tale lands. Found this picture on Instagram. It is watercolor and color pencil. The bottom one is Michael's gouache. It's okay. Not my favorite. And it is gouache and color pencil. And then that picture is from RHEMREV. He's on Instagram. Really cool stuff. My name's Eve, so did a bunch of E's. I like doing some calligraphy and lettering. It's always fun. This is with Crayola markers. Just played around with the page. Just wanted it to be like a pop of color and do a full spread. This is Christmas 18. You can see those are the Christmas village my mom put up on the fireplace, and that's my mom's cat, Bixby, and the Christmas tree we had out. Did a little bit of a anatomy study. Those were watercolor studies. Skull is ink and highlighter, some more highlighter, and then I had watched a documentary on this artist on Netflix, and the further I got along, found out the guy wasn't that great, and I kind of wanted to cut it out of my sketchbook, but I didn't, so I left it. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, right? But generally like this spread. Then I went to the Shut Aquarium, and I don't know why, but the color pencil just did not stick to the page. It's the Dick Blick color pencils. I don't love them. They're okay. They're the older versions. The newer ones are a bit better. Here's another spread from that other sketchbook. That's from UIC. The skyline from there, and then just some doodles that I glued in. Did some flower practice, and did a cat. It's a little, don't remember exactly what pen I used. That's the Pentel metallic pens, gold and silver, and then those Crayola markers again. I do really like how this turned out. Sassy cat. And then these are some Inktovers I had done and wanted to keep. Was the Invisible Man barbecue for roasted, and then the other one was lightning. And then I can't tell you how many times I have started the 100 head challenge and not gotten through it, but that's fine. I really like the one right here. I just like the hashing, and then I made a mistake, so I just did some color pencils and doodles on the left hand side. Some houses in my neighborhood, just did some doodles with highlighter and pen, and then acorns. I love acorns. These are all exhibits at the Kenosha Public Museum. They have a dinosaur museum, a public museum, all free. Super fun to go to. I go out once every year. It's always neat, and they have cool exhibits. Spread of just blobs. I was going to come back to this and fill them in, and I never did. I don't think I ever will, but I just love the gradient of all the different highlighter colors. It's just a fun pop. This is my garden gate from 2018 that I had designed. But yeah, I had hung that gate up. Those are some lights at a coffee shop that I thought were super neat, and for some reason drew a Winnebago that was in a parking lot, and it turned out pretty neat. So here is a spread of swatches from the Michaels gouache set. I don't love them. You can feel they're like grainy. They don't sit well and they're not very opaque. They weren't my favorite. This is, I had gotten the Prismacolor Color Erase and I just was playing around with them, drew a banana and just some doodles to get used to them. Really like them. They're fun to sketch with and they stay better on the paper than the Blicked ones did. Some more, just did some castles, a snow castle, a forest village. And then this is, I love this song, Complexion by James Vickery. So just, that's his silhouette and some things, quotes from there. The Simpsons. Bumblebees, I love bumblebees. Doodle. And then I just paste in cards from things. More heads, and then this is my tattoo I designed. I love it. I can't wait to do another one. Turned out great. I'm so happy. So this is where the sketchbook had split and I had to glue it together. Some happy cats. I love this one. It's just color pencil and ink. Another Inktober. This is poisonous, so I just drew a bunch of things that are poisonous. Mushrooms, spiders, Tide Pods. Don't eat Tide Pods, kids. And then front window picture, just things around the house. Playing with the Prismacolor Color Erase pencils again. Ring as Inktober, and then these are all sayings from a Cassius video. He's on YouTube. You should check him out. He's really good. Just some like motivational things about artwork, and it's really applicable to life. I love it. Mindless, so Plants vs. Zombies, and then once again, I love vintage films. So this is Creature of the Black Lagoon, my take on him. Try to do with the gouache again. This is the gouache from Michaels. Don't love how either one of these turned out, but that's okay. Designed some dresses. It was like Halloween time, watching a lot of witchy stuff. Just some sayings. Now this is a fish that I drew. It is watercolor and permanent marker, and then this is dorky, but it is a page about my boyfriend and just some sayings he says. This is a picture of a house that I had drawn from Pinterest. It's the mansion, just done with some Crayola markers again, and then Happy Cat done color pencil, ink. Just playing with minimal color, just picking two, so purple and red. Some pigs. I like how the bottom one turned out. Yeah. This is, I also like octopuses, so just a day spread of them. The bottom one is color pencil, that other one's color pencil and ink. There's one with Color Erase, and then just some fun facts to fill the page about octopuses. I got off Wikipedia. And then someone posted on Facebook about funny grave sites and names, so, John Yeast, pardon for not rising, constant cramps. And like these are actually like people's names, but I added like the funny things on the gravestones. And then I kind of like this spread. The squirrel looks slightly demonic, but I like the bear. He turned out to be pretty cute, and the acorn. Could have filled the space a little bit better, but it's okay. Then did another bear. Wasn't a bear, moon, and like wild animal. And then who doesn't love to just doodle? Mushrooms. These are all I had gotten Blick's alcohol markers. I really like them. They blend pretty good. Some of the colors, the lighter ones seem to blend better than the darker ones, but actually the two of those colors are actually pink and they faded to like a tan. These are just like throwaway pages. I never went back, but so this is much better. These are professional Winsor Newton gouache paints, and it does make a difference, I think, with gouaches, not to get the cheap ones. Way more opaque, they mix better, you get the colors you want. It's just so much easier to use. I thought that I was horrible at gouache painting. I'm trying to find, you could just tell the difference between how they go on a page, and like the feel, they're smooth, and I just love the colors you get. And then just some more doodles there. Just drew some houseplants that I wanted, and then the Monstera Deliciosa with just highlighter in the background to fill the page. Negative space. Here's some lovebirds with the Blick alcohol markers and colored pencils. Don't love it. The bunny looks a little demonic there in the red. Maybe a different color would have been good, but it's okay. It's cute. We're still playing with like minimal colors. Wedding dress that I had designed, and then this is a Winsor & Newton watercolor painting of Hawaii, and a wristband from some show I had gone to. That's my cat Bug, and it's Winsor & Newton, and the purple is highlighter. On the left is gouache of the sky, and then just some townhouses that are in the neighborhood in Chicago. Just colored them in. Some trees, more Winsor & Newton watercolor. I kind of get in kicks with certain supplies that I have out, and I'll have like repetitious pages. Some red pandas. I don't know why I didn't do these red, but they're purple. It is a mixed media of a little bit of everything. Definitely bled through the page. So just some doodles and then some sayings. Just trying to do some fun sayings. This is by far my favorite piece in the sketchbook. It is watercolors, and Posco pen is the white around the flowers, and kind of my take on traditional rose tattoos and like my doodles. This is actually on my Society 6. You can get it stickers, and yeah. Saw this. This is not my design, something I saw off Pinterest and just played with. Gouache designed, playing with more of the rose. So I did the gouache first and then ink over. I love the peach and the blue. And then that is from Despicable Me. And then I was at the library. My boyfriend was in Ireland waiting for us to Skype. And then just some doodles, watercolor, and the Pilot chrome pens. My mom and my cat. I have an Insta camera. Another dress that I had designed. Just recapping how I felt about this sketchbook. Another Inktober prickly, and over some swatches just to fill the page. And then this is a pen case that I designed. Well, this is the end. Come follow me on Instagram for more art stuff, and I will be posting my third sketchbook soon. Bye, guys.